Welcome to Marshalltown Community College basketball from the Marshalltown Community College Student Activity Center. I'm Lance Reno, and we have basketball action for you today. Last time that the women played was a week ago yesterday when they took on Grandview. They had a trip to Nebraska Friday and Saturday that was weathered out, so it's been about a week since they played. MCC comes in with a 5-12 record. Iowa Western comes in 14-7, 1-0 in the division play. The Tigers playing their first division game here tonight. Here are the starters for the Reavers, coached by Lindsey Vanderhoof. They'll start number 1, a 5'5" sophomore guard from Jersey City, New Jersey, Janae Williams. Also starting is a 5'7" sophomore guard from Omaha, Nebraska, De'Ira Davis, number 2. Starting is a 5'6" freshman guard from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, number 4, Salmer Blakemore. Also starting from Colorado Springs, Colorado, a 6'1" redshirt freshman forward, number 34, Aubriana Nodi. And the 5th starter is a 6'2" sophomore forward from Sheboygan, Wisconsin, number 42, Kiera Dahlman. Starting for the MCC Tigers and Coach Steve Garber, a 5'6" freshman guard from Tilburg, Netherlands, number 10, Lot Van Malsen. A starter is a 5'9" freshman guard from Chicago, Illinois, number 22, Dana Stokes. Also starting as a 5'7" freshman guard from Madrid, Spain, number 23, Eva Carballo. Also starting is a 5'8" freshman forward from Grand Junction, number 32, Lauren Lyons. And the final starter is the lone sophomore on the team from Barcelona, Spain, a 5'6" sophomore guard, Ana Jomendreo. That's the starters. Iowa Western coming in has won 6 straight games. Down the stretch, they lost 4 games in November, 3 in December, and have not lost here in January. Be interesting to see the style of play that the Reavers put into action. The second game today is the men's contest, and that's a big one for both Iowa Western and MCC. Scheduled to tip at 7. If you're still around at 7, keep it right there on your computer where we're at right now. Joe Mandreo jumping center, and Iowa Western, the Reavers, control it the first of 4 quarters. Working the passing game out front, Blakemore brings it left for Davis. She'll drop it back for Dahlman. Top of the circle, that's Nodi. Into the lane against the zone. The shot is up, no good. Trying to get the putback up. De'Ira Davis with the first bucket of the game. Iowa Western looks like they're going to come out in a man defense. That's primarily what has been the rule for MCC opponents. Working the dribble drive, looking for the outlet pass. Van Malsen gives it back inside to Lyons. Now driving the baseline is Carballo. Her shot is up just as the shot clock expires. The ball did make contact with the rim. Now Iowa Western setting up against a 1-2-2 zone by the Tigers. Dana Stokes with the tip away. Van Malsen tries to save it at side court. Unable to do so, the ball out of bounds will belong to the Reavers in blue. MCC in the white with gold blue trim. Iowa Western in that not quite a royal blue, but trimmed in white and black. Here's the pass in the lane going deep. The shot won't go. Stokes rebounds for MCC. From the right side is Carballo. Eva looks at left to Joe Mandreo. Now to Dana Stokes. Stokes is only 9 points away from hitting the 200-point mark for the year. Joe Mandreo with the Tigers' first basket. That comes at 8-12. Tied up at 2. Iowa Western back on the attack. A little patient running a 1-3-1 offensive set now. Going inside on the post. Nice spin turnaround move to the left hand by Dahlman. Kiera averages almost 13 points a game for the entire season. So she is one of the big players inside at 6'2". This weather probably is warm for her coming from Sheboygan. Tigers. Long passing. Without the services of Danielle Smith, still out with the ankle injury. The ball went inside. Dahlman whistled for the foul. First foul against the Reavers. The Tigers on the offense. Fresh shot clock going inside to Joe Mandreo. And Anna with her second basket. Not bashful about putting it up. She has all 4 of the Tiger points. Now the post player goes way outside, drives the lane, and nice defensive play. Joe Mandreo. Off to Carballo. Moving it left, Lauren Lyons. Now to Joe Mandreo. Carballo looking for the opening. 10 on the shot clock, as you see. Carballo's off-balance shot. Taken down by Jerry Williams. Down low inside the basket, good by Abriana Noti. Iowa Western regains the lead. Cold day in Iowa after 4 inches of snow overnight through this morning. A lot of the rural schools and the suburban schools were closed today. Road crews out working, getting the highways open. Interstate 80 is the way that Iowa Western got to Marshalltown. Here's Van Malsen's long three-pointer, no good. Dahlman sets it up court quickly from the outside. 3 ball is up and good by Jane Williams. 9 points on the scoreboard now by the Reavers. They have a 5-point lead. Tigers with the answer, spreading the court. Dana Stokes for 3. Nobody there for the Tigers to rebound. Williams back outside to Davis. Now high post to Noti. It's Blakemore looking to score. All 5 starters for Iowa Western average 9 to 10 points a game for the entire season. Joe Mandreo rebounds it for the Tigers of MCC. Midpoint of the first quarter upcoming. Tigers down 5. Joe Mandreo out front has the ball knocked away by Dahlman. She'll take it down court, lay it up for her second basket of the game. It's an 11-4 Iowa Western lead. They'll put on a full court press now. Taking their time getting it set up offensively, Carballo to Joe Mandreo. Lauren Lyons, Van Malsen. Almost caught up in the air. Lyons on the drive, stops, pumps. It's off the glass too strong. Rebounded, Iowa Western. Van Malsen with good defense, pressure on the ball. Davis having trouble grabbing the handle on the bottom side of it. From the right side wing, a 3 ball is up and good. Summer Blakemore with her first shot attempt. And all of a sudden now it's Iowa Western up by 10. Tigers with Lauren Lyons. Van Malsen from the wing. Inside it goes to Lyons. Lauren's turnaround jumper hits iron out of bounds. And we have a timeout taken here as substitutions get ready to come in for Iowa Western with 3:56 to play. It is Iowa Western by 10. No changes in the Tigers lineup. There are a couple of changes, it appears, in the Iowa Western lineup, as we have number 5, Binta Salawu. Also in is Amy Brett. Brett is number 20. Nice deflection by the Tigers. Dana Stokes, 1-on-none, and lays it up and in. It's the first basket for the Tigers in quite a while. 14-6, Iowa Western. Moving up front is Williams. Jumper off the right key, got it. 5 points now for Williams. Iowa Western back to a 10-point lead. MCC working it to Jomandreo. Coach Garber really doesn't have a deep bench with only 8 players to begin with and only 2 available off the bench tonight. 3, I should correct that. Iowa Western with the takeaway. Julia Raffland is number 24 out there. She's 6'3" from Malmo, Sweden. She has the ball, kicks it back outside. Looking for the drive. The runner won't go, but a putback attempt does go for Amy Brett. Right now, Iowa Western outpacing MCC 2 baskets to 1. Iowa Western stays with that man, but there's always a player in the lane. They'll sag off of their offensive player and protect the lane. Causing the Tigers some concern. Lauren Lyons comes right side. Carballo on the drive, and they'll count it. Carballo got it off just before the shot clock expired. 10-point margin once again, favoring Iowa Western. The foul charged to MCC. Dana Stokes picks up the foul. That's the first foul against the Tigers here on the quarter. Iowa Western on the inbounds. Going in using the height advantage. Up and good by Julia Raffland. They hit the 20-point mark. First here in the game. MCC looking a little rusty as they've had almost the week off due to weather. In some ways, though, that can help as well with the little more rested team. Shot clock winding down, going inside to Carballo, outside Lyons for 3. Got it. Lauren Lyons gets the Tigers into double digits. Their first 3-pointer of this first quarter. Binta Salawu had the ball. Tigers rebounding it by Jomandreo. Quickly moving to the offensive court is Carballo. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Lyons looking for Stokes. Caught her unawares. It will be Jomandreo who saves the ball at midcourt. 10 on the shot clock. Kicks to the corner. Van Malsen for 3. A little strong on the shot. Rafflin rebounds. Iowa Western on the attack. Working outside. A 3-ball attempt is going to go for Jane Williams. That's her second 3-pointer. And we've got a 30-second timeout taken here by Iowa Western. 23-11 is the score in favor of the visiting Reavers. Temperature about 17 degrees in Marshalltown. A little warmer in Council Bluffs, where Iowa Western is located. Traditionally strong programs in all sports. It's interesting to see, too, that many of the community college teams have a few players from beyond the borders of the United States. A couple of players not here. Salawu is from Sydney, Australia. And Amy Brett is from Adelaide, Australia. It's been about 4 years ago that the Tigers had a young lady from Australia that played. Very strong player, both freshman and sophomore years. Tigers now with Anna Jomandreo missing the long shot. Rebounded by Haley Moore, who's number 10. Moore is a 6-foot freshman from St. Paul, Minnesota. The basket on the inside, up and good by Summer Blakemore. Give her 5. And Iowa Western 25 as we complete the first quarter. So far, Iowa Western in command of the scoreboard. Second quarter rolling around. You see the score in the bottom right of your screen, 25-11 in favor of Iowa Western. Tigers bring in Clara Solsona. She's the one dribbling with the basketball right now. Also in there is Carla Colada, number 12. Lauren Lyons goes to the left side to Solsona. Inside to Jomandreo. Her shot is missed. The rebound taken down by Dahlman for Iowa Western, utilizing her height. Ball out of bounds. Hustling play by Clara Solsona. The one thing in having few numbers is that most every player that is healthy is going to get a lot of playing minutes. Sometimes when you have a roster of 12, it's hard to balance out the playing minutes. Iowa Western here looking to go inside. That's Haley Moore, number 10. Driving, the shot is up and good for Brinta Salawu. 27 now for Iowa Western. They had 11 field goals in the first quarter. The Tigers had 5. Carla Colada looking ahead. Iowa Western making the Tigers work for a lot of their shots and using up most of the shot clock and then only getting 1. Foul whistled against Summer Blakemore. First foul against Iowa Western in the half. Tigers have been refereed 1 time for a foul. Colada for the Tigers. Solsona going to try a 3. Missed it wide right. Well, we didn't have any missed field goals in the NFL playoffs, but we had a few calls that you'd like to go back and maybe replay or change. It's the way it looks. The Rams and the Patriots for the NFL. As Iowa Western goes inside, Amy Brett with her second basket, 4 points for the game. Iowa Western expands their lead now to 18 points. Iowa Western came in averaging 69 points a game. The Tigers at 52. Solsona feeds it inside to Lauren Lyons. Back outside to Jomandreo Stokes for 3 from the wing. Got it. That'll pull the defense off of you quickly. That comes at 8:15. So it's been a while for MCC to get a field goal. Iowa Western going to go with the long shot. Carla Colada to the timeline. Sets it up. Clara Solsona Left it goes to Lauren Lyons. Jomandreo, top right of the key. Shot clock getting down. 3-point try up and good by Clara Solsona. So back-to-back threes by the Tigers, and they've got 17 on the board, cutting that margin to 12. Iowa Western with a total of 3. Now a whistle underneath, an action foul. Going to be against Dana Stokes. That'll be a shooting foul for Iowa Western's Amy Brett. And substitutions getting ready to come into the game. The first free throw is up and good by Brett. Free throws at 7:23 here in the second quarter. Brett will get her second free throw up. It's good as well, and she's going to come out of the game. 31-17, Iowa Western. Keeping that 14-point deficit for the most part. Full court pressure by the Tigers. Lauren Lyons retrieves the ball at side court. Off now to Solsona. Dana Stokes from way outside. Tigers having trouble finding an open shot. Jomandreo on the run. Got it up and down. Gravity helped her a little bit there. 6 points for Jomandreo. Stokes applies the pressure outside on Blakemore, who goes around, gives it off for the running shot. No good underneath. We're going to have a 2-shot foul coming as a foul charge to Lauren Lyons of the Tigers. First foul against Lauren, second in the quarter. At the line is Kara Dahlman. As she gets the opportunity, it was 6:38 to go. Makes the first one. And the second one goes off to the left. It's tipped out of bounds. Belongs to MCC. Iowa Western now 3 out of 4 for the game from the free throw stripe. Whitley Irvin checking into the Tiger lineup, replacing Anna Jomandreo. Going to give Anna a little bit of a break on the bench. Iowa Western putting pressure on the dribbler, bringing the ball up court. That results in a Tiger turnover, 2-on-1 break. Iowa Western knocked out of bounds. Nice hands work by Clara Solsona. Eva Carballo comes into the Tiger lineup, replacing Solsona. Dahlman with the inbounds, way out front. Williams inside to Dahlman, who tries to go up for the shot. Looks like Lauren Lyons is going to be whistled for her second personal foul. Third team foul against the Tigers in the quarter. Dahlman will go to the line to shoot another pair. First one is up and it's good by Dahlman. Iowa Western slowly, methodically trying to expand that lead. Second free throw, she got the shooter's bounce. Inbounds play, the Tigers looking again at full court man pressure. 5 for 6 from the line this quarter. Iowa Western. Tigers have yet to shoot a free throw. We're at the 6-minute mark in the second quarter. Iowa Western 34, the Tigers 19. Way out front. Irvin passed on the shot. Shot clock violation. Tigers turn it over. Iowa Western bringing into the game Brenna James, number 13. Brenna is a 6-foot freshman guard forward from Verona, Wisconsin. all of the Iowa Western players who made it gotten into the ball game. This is James out front, stolen nicely by Irvin for the Tigers. Irvin deals it left. Lauren Lyons to Dana Stokes. Irvin. Right now, Carballo back to Irvin inside. Whitley is fouled. Zany Williams picks up the foul. Janae Williams, first foul on her. 2 fouls against the Reavers here in the quarter. Stokes, the leading scorer for the Tigers. Irvin goes inside with the drive. Nice attempt, missed it. Brenna James with a rebound for the Reavers. Outside, driving to the lane. Davis lost the handle. Feeding it ahead, it's Carballo with a layup, and it won't go. Stokes is there for the putback and scored. Dana Stokes gives the Tigers 21 points now. And she needed 6 to hit 200 on the season. She now has 7. So she's got 201 points on the year. Leading scorer for the Tigers. Bounce pass goes left. James out of the corner. Iowa Western trying to go inside. Shot clock down to 5. Good defense by the Tigers. The shot is missed. The pushing foul underneath is going to negate the good defense. Foul charged against Eva Carballo of the Tigers. Her first and the 4th foul against the Tigers in the quarter as we take a timeout. 4:14 to play here in the second quarter. Iowa Western with the lead by 13. .414 as we resume action here in the second quarter, 34-21. Non-shooting foul. Iowa Western inbounding it. Summer Blakemore. Wasting no time, putting up the 3 that time was De'Ara Davis. Tigers in possession. Eva Carballo. Carla Collada. Dana Stokes. Tigers maneuvering for an open shot if they can find it. Bounce pass in the lane. Whitley Irvin tried to get it over there. Iowa Western with the hands inside. Now Dana Stokes with a knockaway to the backcourt. Everybody got that one right. With the pass from right to left side of the floor, Summer Blakemore. As the shot clock winds down quickly, the Timex get the stem here, goes inside, and the shot won't go. But a fresh 30 as the putback by De'Ara Davis counts for Iowa Western. They've reached 36, so they're halfway to their normal scoring output of 69 per game. Probably the odds-on favorite to win the women's division. De'Ara Davis picks up the foul for Iowa Western. Number 1 for her, 3rd foul against Iowa Western. It's a late arriving crowd this afternoon into evening. Everybody in Iowa and in the northern Missouri bundle up strong tomorrow into Friday. As the Polar Express is going to arrive. For the Tigers, Whitley Irvin. Carla Collada, jumper from 15. Looked good from here, but it veered off to the left. Iowa Western with the rebound. Blakemore going inside. A little bit of upper body movement that time. The basket is good by Aubriana Nodi. Her second basket of the game. Tigers go inside for the double team outside. Here's shot up short by Whitley Irvin. Got to keep shooting. You're not going to score if you don't shoot, right? So Iowa Western here will take it inside and shoot and score. Aubriana Nodi, back-to-back baskets for the Reavers. In the last 2 minutes, a 6-0 stretch by Iowa Western. Carla Collada for the Tigers. Approaching halftime. Dana Stokes wants to get rid of it. Does to the corner. Underneath. Oh, Lauren Lyons put it on the floor, not realizing how wide open she was, and she is fouled by Iowa Western. Aubriana Nodi picks up the foul for Iowa Western. Fourth team foul. Back into the lineup, number 10, Haley Moore, along with number 20, Amy Brett, for Iowa Western. Tigers with a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Going to have to hurry it in and do. Carla Collada. Eva Carballo back to Collada inside to Lauren Lyons. Tries the reverse layup. Went up against two taller players, and the result was Iowa Western gets the basketball. On the outside, Brett, wide open. Canceled it. She was too wide open. Traveled with it. Took both steps before shooting the ball or dribbling it. 19-point lead. Iowa Western. Carla Collada. College women's basketball, they do not have the 35-point rule in Iowa basketball. Collada missed the outside shot. Nodi with the rebound will reset it for Iowa Western. In the lane up for the shot, Haley Moore. She'll go to the line to shoot two as the Tigers are whistled for the foul. Eva Carballo with her second. Fifth foul against the Tigers here. I stand corrected. Lauren Lyons picks up the foul. Haley Moore with the free throw. First of two. Misses the first one. Second one is up. It's good for Moore. First point of the ball game for her. .20 Iowa Western lead. Dana Stokes double dribbled, had picked up her dribble and then was looking to pass it and forgot that she had picked up the dribble. Turnover Tigers gives it back to Iowa Western. The MCC cheerleading squad looks like they're going to do a halftime routine. Outside, Blakemore for Iowa Western. Reavers are going to have to take a shot. There's a little differential game to shot clock. They do get the shot inside by Haley Moore. Her first basket. 1 out of 2 from the line. 21 seconds is what's left in the half, and the clock is running. Tigers may hold it for the last shot. Eva Carballo from the left key. Inside the arc. 4 for Carballo. Iowa Western, they're going to get the last shot. Baseline move. It's up, no good. And a whistle and steps call. 0.4 of a second remaining for the MCC Tigers here in the first half. Iowa Western looking for their 15th win of the year. There's the end of the half. As your game score shows, a 20-point differential, 43-23. Tigers putting up 12 points in the quarter. Iowa Western putting up 18. Unofficially at halftime, Johnny Williams has a total of 8. De'Ara Davis with 4. As you watch the cheerleaders, Summer Blakemore has 5. Aubriana Nodi with 6. Kiara Dahlman has 7. Binta Salabu with 2. Amy Brett has 6. Julia Rafflin with 2. Haley Moore with 3. Brenna James did not score. For the Tigers, Lot Malson, no points. Dana Stokes with 7. Eva Carballo with 4. Lauren Lyons with 3. Ana Jomandreo with 6. Off the bench, Clara Solsona has 3. Whitley Irvin and Carla Colada did not score. Iowa Western with 6 free throws made out of 8 in the first half. Tigers did not attempt any free throws. Halftime score, Iowa Western 43, the Tigers of Marshalltown Community College 23. We get just about ready to start the second half here as Iowa Western up by 20, 43 to 23. Iowa Western hit 58% from the field in the first half as they had 17 of 29. The Tigers hit 10 out of 26, 38%. Both teams with 3 3-pointers in the contest. Another difference, Iowa Western 6 out of 8 from the free throw line. Iowa Western with a 12 rebound advantage, 18 to 6. So it's pretty much been Iowa Western dominating the boards, getting the extra shots as Iowa Western starts the second half with the basketball. As they go out with the starting five that they had: Williams, Davis, Blakemore, Nodi, Dahlman. Tigers are going to go with Stokes, Van Malsen, Lyons, Carballo, Jomendreo. Underneath quickly, striking first, Kara Dahlman. Nice assist from Davis. Iowa Western continuing to expand their lead. It's been 4 minutes plus since the Tigers were able to dent the scoreboard and move the numbers. Here is Stokes from the outside for three. It bounces high. Don't know if it hit that support, holding it or not, but it's played off the backboard. Davis for Iowa Western. Now from the wing, Blakemore. Pass goes inside using the height advantage. Brianna Nodi with the basket. Iowa Western with 9 minutes to go here. Now Stokes. Carballo, Lions. And Malson setting the high screen underneath to Stokes. A little different team without Danielle Smith in there at the 6-footer. The foul is against Kara Dahlman. That is her second, team's first here in the quarter. Dana Stokes to go to the line for the Tigers. On the season, Dana has hit 25 of 36. That computes almost 70%. She gets the first one here. This comes at 8:44 left in the third quarter. Second free throw Stokes is good. 47-25. Stokes now with 9. Iowa Western. We'll see if they keep dealing it inside. Here's Lot Van Malson. Nice hustling effort, almost with the steal. Diving to the floor, you cannot fault the effort. She gets more minutes, she'll feel more comfortable, though she's shaking that right hand. Wonder if she jammed the hand or the elbow. Floor burns are never any fun, right? If you've played basketball and hit the deck on more than one occasion. Tigers putting it back in play. Up next is a game Saturday at Northeast Nebraska for the Tiger women. Here's a steal, Iowa Western 2-on-1. Give and go, the layup by Kara Dahlman. Nice assist that time down. 2 minutes into the third quarter, Iowa Western with a 24-point lead. Lot Van Malson trying to go back door. Design was good. The effort was right. But the pass just went a little bit long. Nobody using any lasers here tonight like they did Sunday in Kansas City. Iowa Western working the roll to the left. Dahlman going inside to Nodi. Triple teamed. Good defense by the Tigers. Iowa Western back to the outside. 3-ball up and good by De'Ara Davis. Iowa Western now with 52. As the ball goes out of bounds, Iowa Western will get it back. Here is Carla Colada checking in for MCC. .717 to play. You can see there in the lower right part of your screen. Iowa Western in the blue if you're just joining us, just out of halftime. A whistle and guarding too close will be called against the Tigers. Eva Carballo. That is their second personal. First foul against the Tigers here in the quarter. Iowa Western with the inbounds. Dahlman may have gotten away, well, not once, but twice with a travel. Certainly got a lot of distance. Tighter ball game that might have been called. Traveling interpretation has changed over the years. There's no such thing as travel in the NBA anymore, I don't think. But I haven't watched an NBA game for 5 years. Here's the outside shot by the Tigers with 10 on the shot clock. Goes out of bounds to Iowa Western. Here comes Amy Brett back into the Iowa Western lineup. Adelaide, Australia, the young sophomore. She's got a long flight home. 6:30 to play in the third quarter. Brett feeds it inside, trying to triple team with the Tigers, which means there's somebody open for Iowa Western from the left wing. 3-ball is up and good by Zania Williams. That gives Iowa Western their 5th three-pointer, and you can see on the scoreboard the lead belongs to the Reavers. Shot by the Tigers. Carla Collada won't go. Janie Williams. And here's a 3-ball, free and easy, bouncing high. Out of bounds, 2 Reaver players scrambling for it, Brett and Nodi, and it went out of bounds off both of them. Men's game scheduled for 7 o'clock. Could be an interesting tangle. Iowa Western and MCC usually fairly close. Usually goes right down to the end in all the years of covering MCC. For the Tigers, looking for the 3-ball. Lauren Lyons just inside the arc, misfired. Rebounded by Carballo. Over to Lyons, who puts it up and scores. First field goal of the quarter for the Tigers. Iowa Western goes underneath. The ball comes free. Carballo stops at midcourt. Collada coming up on 5 left. Dana Stokes open, but passes it left to Lauren Lyons. Driving the lane till she sees the stop sign. 2 Twin Towers inside. The rebound by Dahlman. Feeds it ahead. And the basket by Nodi. Jump stop and up in the air. Nicely executed play by Nodi. The Reavers are 10 points off their scoring average of 69. The Tigers not quite halfway to their offensive average of 52. Collada from the right sideline. Shot clock under 10. Somebody's going to have to shoot it here quickly. And they're not going to get it off. That's the at least 3rd shot clock violation. And a timeout with 4:14 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Iowa Western has the lead over the Tigers, 59-27. With the win here tonight in Marshalltown, Iowa Western goes to 2-0 in the conference play. And one more win would effectively give them the championship. You play everybody twice, home and away. So that's a total of 4 conference games, unlike the men, as far as number in the conference games are concerned. Iowa Western got a little anxious that time. Blake Moore moved both feet before moving with the basketball. Ball comes back to the Tigers. 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Clara Solsona feeds it left, and a shot is up off to the right by Whitley Irvin. Good idea. He just needs a few more minutes playing time to get a little confidence out there. As a whistle in the corner, the foul against Clara Solsona of the Tigers. Her first, team's second here in the quarter. If you're not familiar with women's basketball, played in 4 quarters of 10 minutes each. On the 5th foul in each quarter, you shoot 2 free throws if it's a shooting situation from the foul. Iowa Western working around the perimeter. Looking inside, there's the entry pass. Tigers double team it. Nicely defended by Jomandreo and Irvin. Here's a long shot by Brett. Misses. And Jomandreo lost the handle. It's off her knee and out of bounds. Iowa Western with possession. I'd like to credit Coach Lindsay Vandehoff getting all of her players in. It's a 2.5-hour ride from Council Bluffs to here. So you hate to be on the bus and not getting any minutes of playing time, particularly when the score is a little bit of a margin like now. Underneath, we're going to have a foul against Brett, fouling the Tigers on the rebounding action. Her second team foul in the quarter. 3:08 to play here. Iowa Western 59, the Tigers 27. Tigers with 11 and 12 in the first two quarters, each 25 and 18 by quarter for Iowa Western. Here's Irvin going inside. Jomandreo up for the shot. The foul is going to go against Brett on the reach around. That is foul number 2 on Amy Brett here in a matter of 60 seconds. Tigers basketball at side court. Yeah, we see Lorenzo Watkins, I think, from Southeastern here. Scouting. Here's the pass in play, and Whitley Irvin, another nice shot, just missed it. Good to see her shooting. From the outside for Iowa Western. Three-pointer by Summer Blakemore. That is her second 3 of the game. And Iowa Western has hit the 60 mark first as the Tigers go for the drive. Steps called against Clara Solsona. Iowa Western basketball. Working again on the outside. They've gone into the post on occasion. Now from the outside, it's Brett. Fires for 3 and hits. Amy Brett, not hesitant to shoot the 3 ball. Back-to-back baskets for Iowa Western are the 3 variety. Now the ball goes out of bounds at side court. Minute 55 remaining, third quarter. What's a basketball game in the wintertime without popcorn and soda? Tigers on the inbounds. Collada looks to Stokes. Now Jomandreo. Solsona launches a long 3. Wow. Carla Solsona gets the bucket for the Tigers, who hit the 30-point mark. That is their 4th 3 in the game. Back comes Brett. Back-to-back 3-pointers by Brett for Iowa Western. And 8, if my stats are correct. Jomandreo looking for the outlet. On the drive, kicks it outside. Solsona with the shot, missed it. Rebounded for Iowa Western. Julia Raffland gives it down court to Brett. She has become the scoring machine here in the quarter for Iowa Western. 70 points total for them, under a minute to play. 16 points for Brett in a ball game. She had 8 at halftime. So she has gotten 8 here in the second half. Outside the shot by Jomandreo was no good. De'Ara Davis feeds it up court to Brett. It won't go. The basket by Salowo. 72 for Iowa Western. For Salowo, that's her 4th point. Tigers can run down the shot clock, and they won't have to. Basket good by Clara Solsona. That's her 3rd 3-pointer. Shot is just short at the buzzer by Iowa Western. We head to the fourth and final quarter. It's all Iowa Western with a 72-33 lead. Fourth quarter rolling around. Tigers going to have to really get some magic going here. 10 minutes to play, and they're down by 39. Going to have to hit every shot they take, and probably all three-pointers, and then hope that Iowa Western wouldn't score. Tigers. Solsona. Colada from the corner. Solsona goes to the post and gets the basket. Clara Solsona getting the first points here in the fourth quarter for the Tigers. Iowa Western with another combination. Going inside. She was in the lane for a while. But Aubriana Nodi with her 12th point counters the Tigers basket. Whitley Irvin. Off to Dana Stokes. Open for three. It's up. It's in and out. Rebounded by Dahlman. Iowa Western touched last by Irvin. Men's game will start at 7, so we got a little bit of time yet as this one cruising right along. Iowa Western led it 25-11 after the first quarter. And been pretty much somewhat on cruise control since. But they've been taking good shots, hitting a good percentage of them, as evidenced by that by Janie Williams. Back-to-back baskets again by Iowa Western. It's been the pattern through the game. Iowa Western makes 2 to MCC's 1, then 2 more to 1, 2 more to 1. Slowly pull away to a lead. Carla Colada. Carla Solsona. Bounce pass in the lane to Whitley Irvin. Lost the handle. Iowa Western with the basketball on the break. Feeding it ahead, looking for Brett. The pass was at the shoelaces. Just a little low. Maybe a little inside as well. So 8 minutes remain in the ballgame. From the Marshalltown Community College Student Activity Center, just off Highway 14, off Highway 30 in Marshalltown, Iowa. Highway 30, 4-lane road now, much of the way to the west. Working on completing it to the east. Here's a shot underneath by Dahlman. Her putback won't go on the roll. Brett is there, got it blocked out of bounds and picked up by Stokes for the Tigers, but Iowa Western with the intercept. The 4-lane will be completed over the next year and a half. Area around the Tama-Toledo area over to the junction of Highway 218. A foul charge to Carla Solsona of the Tigers. Her first. First foul against the Tigers here in the quarter. Iowa Western going to run the stack off the inbounds play. Going way out front. Salawu, inside turnaround shot, up no good. Jomandreo picks up the personal foul. Nodi will go to the line for Iowa Western. Tigers have shot only 2 free throws, those by Dana Stokes. It tells you one thing, Iowa Western hasn't been committing a lot of fouls because Marshalltown has not been all that aggressive with the ball on the inside. There's always a way to explain some of these stats that you see. Nodi makes the first of 2 free throws. That's her 13th point. This comes at 7:16 left in the ball game. Second free throw is up. It's good as well. 78-35. Tigers cross the line. Carballo looking to Solsona. She'll launch the 3 from the wing. She thought she had it and started to retreat to the defensive court. Just a little bit short. Salawu off to Davis, attacking, kicks it to the corner. Now from the outside, Blakemore for 3, got it. It's her third 3 of the ball game. Iowa Western with 81 points. Tigers working again on the outside. No post presence with Smith out of there. Stokes from the wing. Shot may have been partially tipped. Dahlman rebounds, feeds it ahead. Behind the defense, Davis. Up with the shot, no good. Whitley Irvin with the foul for the Tigers. When you got 12 fairly even players, you can rotate them and keep legs fairly fresh. When you don't have those numbers, you got to keep your players out on the court, and the legs start to go. 2 free throws coming here, the first of which is no good. 6:16 left in the game. Back into the game for Iowa Western, Haley Moore. She replaces Kira Dahlman. Dahlman may have played her final minutes in the game. Free throw 2, bounces up. Got most of the rim, and it's good. Substitution for Iowa Western, who came back in. Looks like Haley Moore may have returned. For the Tigers, Eva Carballo. Sending it to Whitley Irvin. Outside, Clara Solsona for 3. That's her 4th 3 of the game and the 6th for the Tigers. We hit the 6-minute mark. All Iowa Western from the get-go. Underneath, going inside for Haley Moore. A reach-in foul probably against Dana Stokes. They call it against Anna Jomandreo. 8th, make that 4th quarter foul. 4. Inside, Iowa Western misses. Whitley Irvin rebounds and gives it off to somebody else to bring it up court. Nine 3-point shots for Iowa Western. They have yet to commit a foul in this quarter. Irvin from the baseline goes on the drive, but a blocking foul against Iowa Western. Charged against Julia Raffland. As I was saying, they now have 1 foul here in the quarter. Non-shooting foul. Ball in play for the Tigers. Clara Solsona, who's been the offense here in the second half. Dana Stokes has the ball taken away by De'Ara Davis, who goes one-on-one with Stokes. Dana will be whistled for the blocking foul. 4th team foul against the Tigers this quarter, maybe 5th. To the line for Iowa Western, shooting 2. I stand corrected, it's the 5th foul against the Tigers. De'Ara Davis shooting the free throws here. Free throw 1 is up and good. She's 2 out of 3 from the line. 9 points for the ball game. Substitutions? No. Numbers are reversed on the scoreboard as Davis gets both free throws. 3 for 4. Now some substitutions for Iowa Western. Brenna James is back into the game along with Haley Moore, Amy Brett, and Binta Salawu. 2-3 zone by Iowa Western. Tigers from the corner. Running shot is up, bouncing, and good for Eva Carballo. That's her 6th point of the game. Tigers get the 40-point mark. But down court, Brett shoots and misses. And a rebounding foul, and 2 or 3 players hit the deck. Taking the worst of it down low was Eva Carballo. Trainer over to take a look at her as Dana Stokes landed on her. The foul charge to Eva Carballo. And we're going to have a timeout taken here on the court. 4:42 to play in the ball game. It's all Iowa Western, 84-40. Action about ready to resume as the Tigers will bring Lotvin Malson in to replace Carballo. Amy Brett will go to the line for Iowa Western's Reavers, shooting 2 free throws here. 4:42 to play. Number 1 is up and no good. Second free throw is up and gets the bounce. Brett 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 17 points for her. She averages right at 9 a game. Tigers go inside to Whitley Irvin. Now to Lotvin Malson. Back outside it comes. 3 ball is up and good by Carla Solsona. She did not start, but she's having a good scoring night. This may be close to a season high. She has 17. Looking inside, the shot is up, no good. But Iowa Western keeps possession, did not hit the backstop or the rim. Here's the ball knocked out of bounds. Iowa Western will have 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock in order to get off a shot. It was a nice play underneath by Brenna James. Looking for the bounce pass in the middle. The shot is up and good by Julia Raffland. As they have topped their scoring average by a bunch. Their high has been 92 points on the year against Southeast Community College. They're at 87. Now a steal. Julia Raffland traveled with the basketball. Ball comes back to the Tigers. MCC has lost 5 in a row. If the score remains as is, it'll be 6 as they head to their next game Saturday on the road at Northeast Nebraska in Columbus, Nebraska. Lotvin Malson and the shot, Whitley Irvin gave it off to Anna Jomandreo. Foul charged against Brenna James of Iowa Western. Second foul against Iowa Western. 3:19 remaining. And Jomandreo misses the first free throw. Has two here. Second one is also no good. Ouch. This fourth quarter has been pretty much all Iowa Western as Brett from the outside shot and missed, got the rebound, and a fresh shot clock for the Reavers. They go inside. James misses, got the rebound, and it's stolen by Stokes. Clears it up court. The Tigers have a 2-1-1. Jomandreo, but Iowa Western got back quickly enough. Whitley Irvin spins it to the corner. Lotven Malson inside to Jomandreo. And outside for Stokes. Back inside, Jomandreo. James battling for it. Outside, three ball is up and good by Clara Solsona. That's 6 for her. And 18 points. Now the Tigers with a steal. Solsona on the drive with a layup. I think Clara's pushing for a little more playing time. And that's good. Not bashful. She hasn't seen a shot she didn't like. Nor has Brett for Iowa Western. Driving to the baseline. Denied by Solsona. Janes with the rebound putback. It's out of bounds. Touched last by Iowa Western. Returning to the lineup is Summer Blakemore as she takes the place of Amy Brett. No substitutions here for the Tigers. Clara Solsona looking to the right side to Lotven Malson. Lot looking for a point. Stokes gives it over to Solsona. She's had the hot hand. Here's Whitley Irvin with a bank shot. Good to see that. Tigers hit the 50-point mark, so they average 52. Just a couple points shy of that. But an average of around 50 to 60 points. Not going to win you a lot of ball games on the college level unless your defensive average is a lot lower than that. Julia Rafflin having a strong fourth quarter with the bucket for Iowa Western. Jomandreo gives it off to Whitley Irvin, who sets the screen. Lotven Malson on the run, blocked away by Rafflin, who got the hand on it. 12 on the shot clock. Lauren Lyons returns for Anna Jomandreo of the Tigers. Solsona looks tired. She's played a whale of a game. For the Tigers, Stokes passes it off. Lotven Malson for three, top of the circle. Lauren Lyons with the putback attempt. We have one that called a foul and one that called a jump. It will be against Aubriana Nodi. Correction, Summer Blakemore. Lauren Lyons shooting free throws with 59 seconds left. Misses the first. Tigers have had 6 free throw attempts now with Lyons coming up here. And missed it. Rafflin rebounds. Tigers will have one other possession prior to the game end unless scoring here is Iowa Western. So there's the one possession. Tigers will have to give it up. About 12 seconds differential. Game the shot clock. Whitley Irvin to the baseline. Three-pointer from the corner comes up a bit short. Irvin with a rebound. Shot goes up and good by Lauren Lyons. 52 points for the Tigers. Iowa Western can either shoot or just simply run the clock down. Looks like they're going to run the clock down. Running some patterns. You see the time on the clock. Janes will kick it back outside. This is probably an important chance to practice that as well. There's the buzzer. And the final point totals on the scoreboard for Iowa Western is 89. For Marshalltown Community College, 52. Tigers with double-figure scoring all 4 quarters, as did Iowa Western. The Tigers outscored them in the 4th and final quarter by 2 points. Iowa Western by quarters had 25, 18, 29, 17. Tigers by quarters had 11, 12, 10, and 19. 9 3-pointers unofficially for Iowa Western. Tigers had 7 3-pointers, including 6 by Clara Sosuna, who finishes with a game-high 22 points for MCC. Whitley Irvin with 2. Carla Colada did not score. Ana Gilmandreo did not score in the second half, finishes with 6. Lauren Lyons finishes with 7. Eva Carballo finishes with 6. Dana Stokes finishes with 9. Lotvin Malson did not score for the Tigers, who hit 2 free throws out of 6 attempts. For Iowa Western, they hit on 12 free throws out of 16. Checking the scoring rundown here for Iowa Western. 13 for Johnny Williams. De'Ara Davis finishes with 10, pretty much her average. Summer Blakemore finishes with 11. Aubriana Nodi finishes with 14. Kara Dahlman finishes with 13. All 5 starters in double digits. Binta Salou finishes with 4. Amy Brett, 17 points off the bench. Julia Raffland had 6. Kaylee Moore with 3. And Brenna James did not score. Iowa Western goes to 15-7, 2-0 in the conference. MCC Tigers go to 5-11, 0-1 in the conference as they head to Northeast Nebraska on Saturday. Thank you for joining us. The men's game starting at 7. Come on back for that one. Should be a dandy. I'm Lance Reno with the final score. Iowa Western 89 and the MCC women 52. Till the men's game, so long.